Hey friends, I'm Chris Schufel with Chris in the Classroom, and today, I'm sorry. I've done some videos about apologizing and forgiveness before, and those things are all important to our daily lives and our friendships and relationships. We have to learn how and when to apologize. The problem is, so many people these days either don't know or simply neglect how to give a proper, sincere apology. It seems like so many apologies are things like, sorry, not sorry, or I'm sorry that you're a jerk, or I'm sorry that you got mad, or I'm sorry, but you did this to me first. Those aren't good apologies. So let's talk about what goes into a real, proper apology. First, a good apology doesn't shift blame. I'm sorry, but you did this to me first. Or I'm sorry that you got upset. Or we were both wrong and I'm sorry. Or just somehow trying to show the other person's faults while you're apologizing. Not good. You just take responsibility for what you did, admit it, and own up to it. And don't make excuses, but be honest about why you did what you did. There's a difference between making excuses and explaining. Making excuses is a way of trying to deny responsibility and put all the fault and blame on somebody or something else. Excuses, they also try to make it seem like what you did was okay. Explaining simply says, this is what happened, this is why I did what I did, and it was the wrong thing to do. Second, watch your tone. If you say something like, sorry, not sorry, or sorry, that shows that you don't really mean it. One of my favorites that I've heard is, my mom told me to apologize to you, so I'm sorry. No, that's just like, slimy. In a real apology, your tone of voice and the way you say things leaves no doubt that you truly are sorry. Actually mean it. Be sincere. Third, don't hide insults in the apology. That's like saying things like, I'm sorry that you're bad at soccer, or I'm sorry that you can't take a joke, or I'm sorry, I thought we were friends. It's never good to insult someone when tensions are already high. Not a good apology. Next, you gotta be specific. Don't say vague things like, well, mistakes were made, and I'm sorry. Or, I'm sorry for whatever happened. No, when you apologize, you need to say exactly what you're sorry for. That lets the other person know that you fully understand what you did and the impact that it had. Lastly, no buts. When you say the word but, you undo everything you just said before that. So if you say, I'm sorry, but, then you just totally undid your I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but you made me mad. Or I'm sorry, but you did this first. Not a good apology. No buts necessary. So here's a couple of quick and effective ways to apologize that leave out all doubt of sincerity. First, I taught this in another video, but it bears repeating. Many times when we need to apologize, we're dealing with someone who is hurt and angry, and they may want revenge against you. And they may want to fight. So how do you stop a fight? You undo the fist. You ask this question, are you mad at me? And then you let them talk. It gives them a chance to speak their piece and to get things off their chest. Then whatever they say, you reply with, I am sorry for that. Use your hands and your fingers to remember. It's as simple as that, and it works. Are you mad at me? I am sorry for that. And if you need more of an opportunity to talk things out, try this method. Put 5 squares on the floor in a straight line, either with tape or carpet squares or some sort of marking. Each person stands on the opposite ends, and person number 1 says, I'm mad at you because, and they explain why they're mad. Person number 2 then says, I'm mad at you because, and they explain why they're mad. And that's it, nothing else. Then both people take a step inward to the next square. Now here, person number one apologizes. They say, I'm sorry for, and they say what they're sorry for, the specific things that were mentioned. Person number two then says, I'm sorry for, then they apologize for the specific things that were mentioned, and then they both take a step into the middle square. Now, once they're here, the final step is to either shake hands or hug and come to the agreement that the matter is over and settled. Forgiveness has been extended, and both of them will do their best to not let this happen again in the future. Well, that's it, friends. Thanks for watching, and until next time, class is dismissed. And I'm sorry. Or, no, that it had. That's necessary. That leave out all doubt of your had that